Hi, I'm Feli. This is Dark Bunny Sauces making test batch number 33. This is the gargling goat. Now, we were challenged by Goaty, that's my dog, Corey, if you can see him, to make a sauce. The sauce that we're supposed to be making is supposed to use bourbon. In fact, I was told, make a sauce using bourbon. And so, we are going to make a sauce using bourbon. Now, here is the bourbon, and I will be right back. So, I was thinking, what would I possibly make with bourbon? And it came to me all of a sudden. I wanted something sweet. So, it will be peaches and cherries. But first, we have to start by using the bourbon. So, we will start by measuring out 1 ounce, roughly, of bourbon. And then, that's gonna be interesting after a little while, I think. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. So, that's actually kind of, wow. All right, so the next thing we need are the peaches. So here I have roughly 600 grams, give or take, of peaches. Now, they were frozen. I couldn't find any good enough fresh ones at the grocery store that I trusted, so we went with the frozen. Now, what you need to do is to make sure they're thawed, if they were frozen. You take them, and then we will put those into Bertha. Bertha is our BlendTech blender. And in they go, all nice and wet. We'll put that bowl aside. Next, we're going to need roughly 1 cup of water. Now, the reason you want the water is because the peaches themselves are going to be a little bit hard for the blender to get through. So you add the water to soften that up a bit. We'll put that down. And now we will set this on the side. Helps if you turn on the blender. Next, well, here, so you can see maybe a little bit better, we're going to put this on medium for about 45 seconds. There we go. 45 seconds, and we used a little more bourbon. Now, what I want to do next is we're going to take some cherries. Now, I have gotten Gourmet Gallery red sour cherries in light syrup. These cherries, opening jars with paws is hard. Look as such. So, what we'll do is we will find us a spoon, and we will take, again, roughly 1 cup worth of cherries. Try not to get your fur into the cherries, or the cherries on your fur. That can be a little bit more of a pain to get out. Although you'll taste really good. And as a bunny, some people say that bunnies taste really good regardless. So that's, we'll give another dollop. There we go. That is about 1 cup of cherries, or 250 milliliters. And now we will close the jar and put that over there. Now we will add the cherries to the blended peaches. Watch out. Close the lid back up. Now we're only going to do this for about 10 seconds on low to see how they turn out. Okay, so 12 seconds. Now, the reason we did it that way is so that the cherries do not completely blend into liquid like our peaches did, because the peaches are the base. Next, we are going to take our peppers. Now, for this, I've selected a few. First up, we have our habanero peppers, because they will add the nice heat. And the flavor is quite good. I can't get these out of the bowl. And, oh, there's still two more in there. Come on. Stubby fingers on pause. This is going to make things interesting. There we go. So we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. 8 habanero peppers. We have 1 Caribe pepper. Caribe peppers are a lot like jalapenos. They have a different taste. And then we have 3, 4, 5. Why am I blanking on this name of this pepper? I knew this pepper. This pepper is the Serrano pepper. Yes, I should have known that. I like ordering from a restaurant named Serrano's that's nearby. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a knife. Through the magic of the internet, we have peppers. Now, they've been seeded and stemmed, meaning I've taken all the seeds out because that's where a lot of the heat resides, and I've got a lot of peppers here. I don't want to overpower the rest of the flavor or just have it be stupid spicy. Now, I've also used a little more of the bourbon. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this. No, first we're going to take a pot. We have a pot. Nice big pot. And we're going to take our mixture of the peaches and the cherries. And we are going to pour it into the pot. And God, that actually smells really, really good right now. And you want to clear out the pot. Just enough. You don't need to get it all out because we're about to use this again. And it really doesn't matter if the rest of it gets mixed up with it. So, the next step we're going to do is we're going to get another glass of water. Another 1 cup of water, cold. And you're going to add it in. And then just like we did with the peaches, we're going to add all of the hot peppers. Put the lid on. Now, you want to blend this down until it's basically liquid. So, this is going to take a minute on high, actually. Ready? Well, not a minute, probably about 40 seconds again. So there we go, used a little more bourbon, and we've got ourselves the makings of pepper water. Now you don't want to drink this. Well, you could. I wouldn't recommend it. And then we add this to our fruit mixture. And let's make it a little green. That's kind of neat. And then again, you want to use your little scoop-a-doop to get the stuff out. So you want to get all you can. Now we're going to put this aside for now. Wow. Okay. Next, put that back. Oh wow, that's actually really good bourbon. So, now we have our pot, and our pot has all the stuff in it. We need a wooden spoon. Now that we've got that mixed, we're gonna go for a short break, and when we be back, more stuff. Yeah. Okay, and we're back. Now, we have used just a little more of the bourbon, and it's starting to take effect. Now, the next ingredients that we've got, we have 2 cups of cider vinegar. Now, you need the cider vinegar, or you need the vinegar to make sure that it stays acidic enough that it won't go bad. And cider vinegar because we're doing a fruit mélange, so we want to keep the fruit. Next up, about 1 tablespoon of ginger. And you want to stir this while you add it. I know it'll still clump on the top. Now, we haven't even turned the heat on yet. I should probably do that because we want to cook the sauce to blend the flavors. So we're going to put this onto medium-high, about 3/4. Next ingredient, about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Mix that in. And then just a pinch of salt. Not much, just enough. Now, I know Cody said to use bourbon. And I've been using bourbon. Trust me, I've been using the bourbon. Oh, but, so next, we're gonna add just a little bit of bourbon. Now, this is about 1 cup. As it cooks, the alcohol should cook out, which is a shame. Need to use a little more. Just a little. And there. Whoop. See, I can't cap it. Alright. So, now, we're going to mix this up a little bit. And we're going to let this come to a boil. It's going to mix everything together. While that's going on, I'm going to start boiling the bottles so that we can get this properly sanitized and bottled up for all of you people to try. Probably at conference I'll have some there. So, I will be back again in just a little bit. Now, this has to go for about maybe 20 to 40 minutes, and then we'll see. So, I will be back once I have some bottles done. And so, after all of that is done, and we've done the sauce, and we put the bottles in the sauce in the bottles, we end up with what is now going to be known as the gargling goat. Now, I'm going to turn this around so you guys can all see what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all that sauce. Oh. And now that I've made a sauce using bourbon, next up, I have to make a different sauce using, what is up next? Oh, Majestic Moose. Okay. And what's in Majestic Moose? Oh, crud. Happy Halloween, everybody.